Welcome to another exciting edition of the Hauger History Podcast, the first of 2019. Thank you so much for joining us. I've forgotten at this point. I know you each have fake names. I think I remember what they are. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Sarah.
And we're here to record an economics podcast about power, politics, and forms of government, chapters 1 and 2. What's new with you two?
Nothing.
The new year.
Kind of sorry I asked, and we're going to get going on some economic concepts to help you review for your test. Hope you're doing well out there. Out of 190 plus world countries, Sarah and Chloe,
Yes.
the majority of these nations' governments are categorized as what?
Democratic.
As democracies.
Democracy.
Very good. That counts. I'll give you the... Yes, that's true. The governments of a few nations are,
Monarchy.
Monarchy.
and then a smaller percentage are.
Totalitarian.
Those are the top 3 most commonly found government types in the world today. The ability to control the thoughts and behaviors of others. What word?
Power.
Thanks, Sarah.
You're
Great
welcome.
job. It is it's power. I couldn't pronounce power. We're off to a great start. Which of the 5 sources of power? Their expertise, coercion, authority, rewards, and persuasion that we talked about in class. Some books and classes do 4. Our book has 5. Comes from specific skills and specialization.
Expertise.
Correct. Very nice. Expertise. Which one is about the sources of power coming from a position of management or respect?
Authority.
Good. Which one of these sources comes from the ability to give money, service, or praise?
Rewards.
Yes.
And which one of these comes from influencing the decisions and actions of others?
Persuasion.
And which one of these comes from the ability to punish or penalize others?
Coercion.
Very good. Got all 5. Very good.
Yay! Yay!
Okay. What are the 3 responsibilities of government that they have to abide
Maintain
by?
public order.
Good.
Protect life and property.
Better.
And provide public goods.
Best. Great job.
Your eyes got really wide.
I was as wide as I could make them open. Now that we've done that, we can move on. Governments collect money called what for the public goods and through these defenses? How do they get
Revenue.
money? Revenue. Very nice.
Yeah.
You guys are on it. It's
I know.
much more serious than it was a couple minutes ago. What are the 2 major characteristics of a monarchy?
Divine right.
What does that mean?
It means that... That's another question. You want me to answer it right now?
Uh-huh.
Divine right means that their power was given to them by God.
Okay, great.
And then monarchies usually have kings or queens or empresses and emperors.
Very nice. And what are 2 characteristics of a theocracy?
It's based on religious law, and it's traditionally based on all holy books.
Okay, very
And
nice.
they only have one ruler.
All right. What are
Dictatorship.
Okay. What are 2 major characteristics of a single party or totalitarian regime?
They have unchecked control, and the only rights. Only rights are given by the ruler for the public.
Very good.
Thank you.
Now I feel like we're not having enough fun.
Okay, guys,
sorry.
let's move on to the next
So we're going to
question.
move on to the next question, which is the one I answered 5 minutes ago. What is meant by a monarchy that claims its authority comes from a divine right? And it means that their God has given them the power.
God-given power.
God-given
Okay,
power.
take it easy on that. In modern,
Mr. Catholicism.
is modern day
Move on.
England an example of an absolute or limited monarchy, and what is the difference?
They're an example of a limited monarchy,
Uh-huh.
and the difference between a limited monarchy and an absolute monarchy is that a limited monarchy has to go by a constitution or like a set of rules. An
Good.
absolute means that they're like absolute.
And not limited by anything.
Yes.
Very nice. Sarah, where did democracy originate?
Athens, duh.
What if I answered you like that? Would you enjoy
I
that?
would enjoy it.
Can you imagine?
Sarcasm is good.
He goes, Sarah, and he goes, duh, you didn't know that?
This is chrysanthemum.
My reaction to that is, I don't think so.
Don't cut that out.
Okay, it stays in.
Yay. Yay. The dog's name is Chrysanthemum.
What is an example of a nation with a representative democracy, and what is one advantage and disadvantage
The
of that
United
system?
States
of
is a
America.
representative democracy.
What's one positive about that?
Take it.
That everyone gets to vote. So everyone has like a say.
Okay, the downside potentially.
If the person you vote for doesn't get
Elected.
then the power
Then you have no say.
then you don't care.
I mean, you don't matter.
You don't matter anymore.
And we're in the middle of a government shutdown. Do we have a say in?
Oh!
And how the shutdown resolves itself?
No, they don't.
The shutdown
no.
is
We
not a
don't have-
solution, and it wasn't a solution to anything, and I don't know why they're doing it, and
We
they're just
don't-
hurting a bunch of other people, so.
Okay.
Because we can't just text GOV and say stop.
That was a joke
what
that
he said
made
earlier.
We don't have the opportunity to intervene or to voice
on here.
our opinions.
It's getting hot in here.
Nope.
So hot.
Nope. One of other form of government that we discussed in class that we haven't mentioned previously.
Oligarchy.
What is an oligarchy? What is it? It sounds like a Disney show when you say it like
It's a
that.
system of government where a group of people rule, so it's almost like a board of directors are like.
And how does their authority transfer?
The powers from royalty, wealth, family ties, and or education.
Good. That's very nice.
Thank you.
We went through that really quickly in 6 minutes.
What?
What-
So what do you guys want to talk about now?
What are we gonna talk about?
Just so you guys know.
Well, this has been another edition of the
we're
Hauger
Mr.
History
Hauger's favorite
Podcast.
students.
Like, overall, if you had to build a system of government, what would you keep about the system we have in the United States, and what would you change?
I like the idea of taxes. I don't know if it's thought out nicely, but I think everybody has to help a little bit in order to get the government to where it needs to be.
I think also on taxes how, like, in the Family Guy clip that we watched, how, like, I
Short.
think how richer people or people who have more money should pay more taxes, even though that's not how it's working, but I think that should be a thing.
Okay.
I don't like the idea of a president, though.
What would you do instead?
Oligarchy.
Who would you want on your board of directors to run the country?
Oprah,
Michelle Obama.
Michelle Obama,
Mr. Hauger.
and-
Mr. Fallows.
Mr. Fowles, that's it.
We have
Those
2 women
four.
and 2 men.
2 men.
To handle all the things that come up?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then we can be like your little secretaries.
Yeah, and we'll be like, your TAs.
Okay.
Woo!
Well, that's another
Do the bell.
edition of the Hauger History
bell.
Podcast. Thanks for listening to
Hauger History Podcast.
Subscribe.
Thanks, everyone. Talk to you later on the next
Bye.
edition. Until then, class is dismissed.
Come to Rock of Ages.